hat on. I'm live. That is the most unflattering light. Can you turn that light up, please? Please, for me. Ever so please. That's better. Let me just turn this one up. Hey, Law. Did you advertise us our live?
I don't think so.
No, just here. That was quick.
I think you get a notification.
Yeah, I was wondering also, but then I was informed.
Do you have the charger for this one?
No. I brought them in. Where did they go?
I put it down there when we used it last.
Oh, the new ones.
No, this for this.
Oh,
the laptop.
Oh, the thingy-majiggits.
Yeah.
There it is.
Oh, yay.
Sorry about
Thanks.
that. Completely off the plot.
Have you been more?
Yeah, usually a man does advertising. That's about it. Yeah, I know. This was off the cuff, I suppose. It was off the cuff.
I did advertise on the YouTube channel.
Yes, she did that thing.
Like discussion.
Ooh, shivers. Ooh, that was weird. I am child of barleycorn. Is this the first time going? No, this is the second time going live on this laptop.
Yeah.
Hello there, Brady. Oh, have you? Oh, I'm sorry. Well, it's been all right. Busy, keeping busy, getting better as well. Usual stuff. Yeah, how about you, my love? All right?
Yeah, just tired.
She's wearing a toga. She's got the blanket.
You can call me Caesar.
You couldn't think of anyone else, could you?
I
could feel it then. Like, quick, think of a Roman woman.
Hail Caesar.
Can't think of one. Caesar.
Brutus, where art thou?
Oh, let's think of another one. To be fair, most of the Roman names for women are just normal names, like Catherine,
Patricia,
or something like that.
My alter ego.
Hello, right? About getting evil eyes or curses, hexes off of you.
Ooh,
or protection from it. Yes, Lord, I can actually. That's a good one, actually. Yes, I will. We can get one of these. Have you got one of these? Where is it? Up, left, up, there.
You are?
Hello, Christine. Oh, thank you, Bob. You're welcome. Yes, I'll do a video on that.
Eventually, I'll log in. One day.
It doesn't matter what it is. You can even make one. Just draw it. I'd hang it up. Honestly, it doesn't have to be made of glass. Some people say it doesn't have to even be blue. I think there is something to the blue there and the different things of it. But yeah, it's got very bright all of a sudden. Look at that. I can't see any of the wrinkles. There you go. It's gone. It's gone again now.
That's better.
Hello. Oh no, that's you.
That's me.
Hello, Amanda the Moderator. You have the same logo.
And I got to update it.
You have to update.
I haven't used YouTube like this one.
Ah, true.
So what are we doing tonight, Papa?
I don't know. Just wing it.
Q&A.
Q&A.
Q&A if you want a reading. Hey, Brandy.
So we know it's a... Oh, that's a good point, actually.
I'm the OG.
The OG.
That was a well-timed
That was a little dab. Nice dab.
Thank you.
I didn't even know there was a dab emoji. So that's educated me on something very important.
Only the best emojis for Mama.
Yeah.
Use your hand sanitizer.
Sorry?
I just hand sanitizer emojis.
Oh.
Ooh, it's elbow hits emoji.
That's a thing as well now, is it?
Cute.
I didn't even know any of these existed.
I think it's just a YouTube bug.
Oh, is it?
Uh-huh.
These are post-COVID emojis.
Mm-hmm.
Strange.
It is strange.
Strange times we live in.
What strange times we live in.
Oh.
Oh,
I'm going to have a look as well.
oh boy, here we go.
Custom emojis, eh? I can't see what any of them say.
Ooh, I had to chill. Excuse me. That's not going to help.
That's not going to help.
You have your eye. There you go. Perfect. You have your eye appointment next week.
What is that? Looks rude. Oh no, it's a cat in a box. I'll have that one.
A cat in a box.
Have I done it? Send. There we go. I've been included. How did I get into throwing bones? Right. Well, for a start, how did you get? So I'm trying to get rid of this thing now. Oh, there we go. Keep it. Right. It was something that I picked up very early in life. Just natural sort of goblin witch spirit hoarder of all things, bones, stones, sticks. Very much my thing. And however, I noticed that they move. The pieces move in my mind's eye when I cast. They change and move into shapes. It's almost like a map in many ways. This developed over time. The pieces, particularly, each one holds a very specific feeling and emotion that changes depending as well, depending on where they're all things. So, the Guish. What's a Guish?
The Goblin Witch Spirit Hoarder.
Oh.
The Guish.
Fair enough. Throwing bones is up to. What are you doing? What?
She said she didn't know if that was the right term.
Oh, right.
To throw bones.
Oh, I see.
That's definitely.
No, throwing bones, casting bones, charms, whatever. Yeah, anything like that, really. The cauldron's brewed.
The Guish. Oh, man. I don't know what.
Okay.
It's cold here.
Are you kidding? It is not. It's lovely and warm in
Get my hand.
We're going to have to get you a special heat lamp, like a turtle.
Like a turtle.
We'll give you a lettuce and a heat lamp and just a bed of straw. Right, that's my wife.
I do
So
like
warm.
salads.
She does.
I heat warmer blanket. I should. Yeah. But then I have to roll it back up when I'm done, or the kids will play with it. That sounds like a lot of work, too. I just want to be a normal person.
Why would you want anything like that?
They have heated sweaters? What?
Yeah, they do. They have heated coats.
What is
They have heated coats now as well.
You're not talking about just the things with like the tinfoil lining.
No. Proper. They have a remote control. They're not coats. They're like a thermal bodysuit that you wear underneath, like long johns, and you can set how.
Like your body temp?
Not only do they heat,
degrees.
but they can keep you cool.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
As well.
I bet that thing's like $2,000.
More than that.
Oh man.
Yeah. I looked them up. I looked them up when I was working all those years ago, and it was like sub-zero temperatures. I was working outside.
Absolutely unacceptable.
And I was like, that's still not worth it.
Dude. I'm gonna look one up now and see how much it costs.
Infrared body pocket. That sounds amazing. What's that?
Man, they're like $180. They're not that bad.
No, then.
Yeah, they are.
It was some time ago. They've probably gone down in price. I'm so old. They have these things now where you can put food in and it heats it up in minutes.
Dude. Looks like a Hot Pocket, man.
They're calling it a microwave.
Microwave. See? Looks like a hot pocket. I want to look like a hot pocket. I want to feel like a hot pocket. See, look at this thing.
Oh, that's not what I thought it was. But yeah, basically.
Oh, God, again.
And now the baby's awake.
Man, that's like the fourth time tonight. She's going through a week.
Ooh, a long fuzzy sweater. A machine. It's like that one. What she was looking at, it's got like a coat that's got wire running through it in a way. It's like
Looks pretty dangerous. To be honest.
I mean, it does. The reason why. The reason why it looks so dangerous, though, is because they've sort of accentuated the heat, so it looks like it's about to burst into flame. It's like, that's what I want. Set me on fire. You did. Law? Would you like a bone reading or a tarot reading? Law. Of course.
Sorry. Just gonna grab this so I can go in there real quick.
All right. Okay. I'm going to do a card. And this card reading is going to be this one. Oops. Let's have a look and see. Tradition. Tradition. Chronos. Bringing things back to their bare bones, in a sense. This is to do with your craft. There is something here, and the answer lies in something original. That's something coming down to the very foundation of it. It is old magic. A hooded man. This door and the wren. This is a path at the moment. It is only temporary. This dark period. There is a reason in ways, but there is a guide. This guide is trying to get your attention about something here, trying to warn you about something here. The seer, to see ahead, to see clearly. This is the warning. This here you asked me about this forms of protection law. Is there everything all right here, or is there something around you that you feel lately? Or someone? Are you there, Lord? There you are. Well, okay. The fox. Jovial in nature, yet cunning. Trickery behind it. Yes, it would seem that Scuddy is right. There certainly is. Predatory in nature. Focus. Determination. Someone here. What? Why, though? I do not think it was deliberate in a way, but nevertheless there is someone here who is envious, it feels like. Evil eye is something here that to wear upon your person would be good. But there are other things here. If you have bare necessities, you can make it work. Rosemary, lavender. Salt also works. All these things are readily available. These three things are more than enough. If you have rue, then rue is just as good as well. Throw that in. Have a bath. And then take this mixture in a bowl. And wash yourself from the top down once you get out of the bath. Completely. From the top down. You can do it before the bath if you wish, so then you don't get it all. But this is a good way. Top down. What are you laughing at?
Do before the bath.
I was just thinking. So you haven't got bits of rosemary stuck all over you, obviously. Like a scrub, yes, but from the top down. Outwards.
That was funny.
Outwards.
A weird thing to walk into.
Hello there, Monica. Right, Barbara, what exactly is the evil eye? Let me answer you there quickly. I hope this helps, Law. What do you write on the bath leaf? There's nothing necessarily you need to write on it. I mean, you can. The affirmation, in a sense, that you are protected. Any negativity cannot belong here and does not belong here. It can simply return to the sender. Oh, the bath leaf, the bay leaf. Right on the bay leaf. Yes. Yes. The best ways are always the ones that you come up with yourself. If it rhymes, the more the better, but it's not necessary. Return to sender, in a sense. Obviously, chat it up a bit, but yes. Now, Barbara, evil eye, such as up there. What does it do? It's been around since ancient times, the evil eye. An evil eye is usually a form of a curse that is one of the most common. It is caused by envy or hate or anger, and it is given by a look. And it is most of the time given accidentally. Someone doesn't even know they do it. It's just a look of spite that sticks. And the best way to combat this is with an evil eye. There's one here. It's the kind of lamp glass one there, and this is
you need to move
enough
this down
to,
just a little bit.
okay.
It keeps like
That's fine. Also, by the way, Law, I don't know. You may have been here. You can. I'll tell you that anyways because that's part of the same thing. But Law, if you can't get this evil eye, the original evil eye that was used was a star of anise, and that works just as well. You carry star of anise in your pocket, and that will do the same job. That'll do it. That'll work. Right, now this guy. Okay. Where are you? Our little wren friend here. This was the form in the card. Strange. He's a little man. Good. Right. There's a little man here. When I say he's a little man, he's quite small. I would say he's Indian. He's bald. His skin is fairly light for an Indian man. His eyebrows are starting to white. His eyes are dark around here. They're darker. That stands out. He's quite thin. And he holds something over him like this, and he's very small and he's hunched down, but he's very like, yes, this is for you, Lord. Yes, he's very sort of happy, but there's this peace. This is peace kind of emanating from him. Now, there's a lot of sort of like bright colour when it comes to him. There's a lot of orange. There's this strange thing about him I was looking at here. His feet are purple, but they're painted. They're painted purple, and they're not painted in the sense that they are hennaed or anything like that. They are quite literally like coated in a kind of powdery paint of this very vivid indigo purple. And I don't know what that means. I've never seen that before in my life. I quite like it, actually. His teeth are all like, he's got like a tooth that's wonky, and this one's like, but he's like
Hopi.
what?
Hoppy. Kristen said Hoppy. Hopi.
No. He's sorry. I should have explained. He's Indian, as in Asian Indian. Orange and purple. These are the two colours that primarily he wears. The orange, but the purple is on his feet. It's very bright. And he's like he's kind of doubled over. He's very short. He's doubled over. He's very skinny, and he's doing this, and he's sort of saying hello. But there is this thing, something to do with I don't know what that means. He's kicking around a football now, which is very out of character. Very strange. Very strange. It's been a long day, but nevertheless, that really threw me off. Just
Playing soccer?
Little Indian chap just like slowly kicking a ball. Oh my goodness. But there is this. This certainly is someone who's trying to get your attention on this. However, the fact that your attention has been drawn to it, there is this sense of like, right, I'm done. You think you know him? Oh, right. Well, there you go.
Does he play soccer?
I honestly, it's very strange. Very strange thing.
Hello.
Hello.
Well, he should do.
He should do, yeah.
Should sound familiar.
You're most welcome. Right. You right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Monica, this is your reading. If you're there. Now.
She said earlier that she might have to go because she has to get ready for work, but she'll watch it later.
Oh, yes, it's being recorded. Of course it is. I completely forgot about that. Right. Okay, then, Monica. There you are.
She's still here. Okay.
Okay. Let's have a look and see. So, this particular person, how their feelings towards you.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Get in there.
Mm.
Mm. Mm. Right. This is something that I see a lot in this. There is pride, and pride is stopping the admittance of emotion. To admit something would be to admit that someone fails, and they are not prepared to admit this. It is a form of weakness to them in some ways. Now, however, there is this. Here's something. There is this here, this form of abundance, yet this comes in the way of a memory here. The door is what stands out here most of all. This door is something that they find a struggle to walk through, to continue with a form of a life. It's difficult for them. Now, the sun. This person, there is joy, there is a happiness here. A form of travel as well. Now, there are, however, these constructs built around them, these obstacles, when it comes to their emotions, when it comes to, I suppose, when it comes to fears, in a way, regrets on things. There is still love here, though. This is the one emotion that cannot be denied. And there is love. The ribbon represents the love here in these cards. The wand or staff signifies the memory, the knowing, the fact. And the big chicken basically is the sheer ferocity or the power, the passion behind it. This person is still torn in many ways. And They cannot let go. As much as they tell themselves they can, they cannot. And this is hindering them. It leaves them in a fixed state. They cannot move backwards. They cannot move forwards. There is conflict within. On the surface, from the first three cards, there is this stubbornness, this resilience, some form of a veneer. Yet if you dig a bit deeper, there is regret, there is still a passion, there is this pull, this torn feeling they still have, something they cannot let go of, that may manifest as anger and this inward turmoil, this struggle. I hope this helps you, Monica. Oops, hang on. Let's do that. There we go. When my throat started hurting again, it was been perfectly fine.
Oh, wow.
It is getting late. That's
Yeah,
why. Getting
probably.
bloody late.
Makes sense. I was just telling Pony, like, I think we might need to reschedule her consultation again because you guys ended up just talking.
Yes, sorry about that.
I'm going to have to be there next time to watch you two.
I wasn't just talking, we did cover things.
All right. Have to keep an eye on you two kids. Get down to business.
There, you see. She got some good news.
Mm-hmm. Aw, thanks. Thanks, baby. What did you want clarity on, baby? Is it baby or baby?
BB.
Or BB?
Sorry.
No. I wish we still had Butterfinger BBs in the world. That's all I think about.
I don't
every
know
day.
what that is.
Every day I think about Butterfinger BBs once a day.
Ah, stop it.
You jumping on you, Daddy?
Baby. Hey, Google.
Hey, Google.
Volume 2. I can't hear it.
I know, but it can get too loud on the
Hey,
for
Google.
this one.
Volume 2.
Should I know?
Maybe that is volume 2 and I'm just getting deafer.
BB. See, it is BB. BB, baby. Butterfinger BB's relationship. It's a relationship.
Okay.
Reading for BB.
Okay. Having difficulty choosing the right deck for you here, baby. Ah, these ones. There they are. Okay. Relationship. Right.
Recently let go because of stagnant energy and want to make sure she made the right choice.
Okay. Right. Even needs another good shuffle.
Got enough necklaces on there tonight, Daddy?
Does it offend you?
It does.
My choice of necklaces?
It does, because I have a bruise in my head now.
They do. She had a bit of a headache. I said, "Do you need a hug?" Or something?
Yeah.
And I said, "Yes, sure." So I gave her a hug. This great big chunky necklace. Pressed her in. She's got an imprint on her head. But it took your focus off the headache. See, the healing power of crystals.
Yeah, just really dig it into your scalp. It makes it all go away.
Exactly. Right. On fleek.
On fleek. Oh, thank you.
Thank you. On fleek. Thank you. Yeah. Right. Let's have a look. I'll do one at a time here. The Hermit. This is choosing to take this solitary path, to walk it again, to accept that your path goes in a different direction. This is an illumination. This is the wisdom, the realization that you had. This is when it comes to stagnant energy, this is the card that means it. A fish in a cup. Now, I said a fish in a cup. It's the fish in a cup.
Oh, fish in a cup.
You love the fish in a cup. What's the matter with you? You're just tired.
Did I like the fish?
Oh, never mind. Well, I think it's hilarious.
Forgetting everything.
I think it's hilarious, just the fish in a cup. But it means this, simply, that this person is holding this fish. And while the fish may be alive and, you know, its quality of life, this stagnation, as you say, when there is an ocean behind it, it does not sit well. This person is like, well, I've got a fish and it's alive, so that's all that matters. But for the fish, no. This is you. You are the fish. T-shirt. And
you are the fish.
You are hashtag you are the fish. No, but it does. This is the realization of this. The confines that hold you, not only that tie you down in the physical sense, but also there is this constraint, which is almost, as you said, the energy. It is the spirit. It does not sit well, and although you can put it off, it cannot be ignored forever. Here, it speaks of the wisdom, the hardship to make the right choice. Reproaching yourself on the right choice is not necessary here. You did make the right choice. You chose yourself. You chose your higher self. The balance here being kept, being true, giving back what you had been denying, what you had been starving in a way. Here, this is not the case anymore. You have acknowledged this part. You have acted on it. Now, there is determination. There is movement. This is much better. This is much more the sort of thing. Next, what happens now for you? This is where there is this change, there is transition, there are things to do, and you are free to do them. These blockages will be lifted, not only because of what you did, but because of what you did, there are spiritual, in a sense, blockages moving out of the way now. Things are opening up because you took the right path. I hope this helps you, baby.
You done did good, baby. Or BB. I said
It is
again.
hard to be truthful with other people, but it's even harder to be truthful with yourself.
It is.
About what is best for you. So, well done. It can be hard.
5 years.
Yes.
Wasting time.
Half a decade.
Yep. No more wasting time. Well, it's not wasted time because you learned a lesson.
Wasted time. It's never wasted time, but there does come this point where you outgrow the situation and therefore outgrow the person, especially when someone does not wish to move. You have to carry on without them.
They're fine with the fish being in the cup.
Exactly. It's the two birds, isn't it? It's the two bird thing. There's two birds in a cage, and a child comes over and opens the cage, and one bird flies out and flies into the window and breaks its neck. The other bird remains in the cage because that bird knew it become conditioned to the safety of that cage. Now, the other bird may have broken its neck, but it's because it longed for something else. It knew it was for bigger things. And its rush to leave is what caused its demise, however. But the other bird would rather live a life in a cage than try and fail. And that's what keeps them in this cage, fear. I'm ranting, sorry. Oh, thank you.
That's beautiful.
I suppose it is a better analogy than a fish in a cup.
I don't know. I like the fish in a cup.
Fish in a cup. Fish in a cup. It's a fish in a cup. Fish in a cup.
Fish in a cup.
The game kids can't get enough of. Try and get the fish in the cup. It's okay because the fish is attached to a string that is attached to the cup.
Brandy's having some things move around in her kitchen and now in her living room.
Ask them if they can clean up.
For real.
There's honestly, like when that happens, I'm like, if you're going to move something, put things away.
I was watching a show earlier. I think it was like the Osborne one you showed me, Jack Osborne, where he talks about like supernatural and
that weird show where they find unexplainable things
like clips,
on clips of it.
Yeah.
Yes.
I was watching that show earlier, and there was one, and it was a house in Illinois, and it was footage, and things around their house are moving, like super moving.
Yes.
And they pulled an oven mitt that was like on a hook on like one of their upper cabinets, and then it fell on the counter, and they slid it over on top of the stove and lit the oven mitt on fire. I'm like, dude, that makes me terrified.
My brother, when he was about 2 years old, so I was not born. But he woke early and he used to watch my mother make porridge in the mornings. And he decided, and now I didn't even know that was on a thing on mine. Sorry. And now they lived in a house that was haunted by a woman. Now, the woman didn't really like my mother very much. And she used to do all sorts of things. And from what we gathered, from what they gathered, I wasn't born, but the woman had lived in the house before. Now, this one morning, my brother woke very early, went into the kitchen and decided to try and make porridge. Now, he was young. He was like 3 years old or 4 years old. And ended up setting fire to the kitchen.
Oh my gosh.
Now, my mother was asleep upstairs in bed, and the bed covers flew off of her. Someone grabbed her by the shirt, pulled her up, and then shoved her down the stairs. And And she saw it. She saw this woman. This woman was there, grabbed her, pulled her, and then my mother was like, "What's going on?" And pushed her down the stairs. She was terrified. And then by the time she was out and like halfway down the stairs, she realised that there was like smoke, and she heard my brother, got him out. Yes. But there you go. It was one of the things. My mother always remembers that story. They're useful to have around. Now, ooh,
Follow.
welcome,
All
baby.
right. Pony would like you to follow your heart reading.
What?
Whatever you want. Follow your heart.
All right. Let's mix it up a bit then. I'm going to go with these ones. These don't often get a show, these cards, but they're pretty good cards. If you meditate, yes, but just make sure you're protected. Put that light around you, that orb of light. It's important, especially when you meditate in the presence of something. Although I don't get a bad feeling about it. Sometimes they move stuff just because, like, to get attention, like to let us know that they're there. There's usually no malice around it. As we was talking about, things can be moved like to cause harm and stuff like this, but that's rare. Usually just to get attention. Okay. I'm going to pull some like this. This pony. This comes into play here when we talk about well, you'll get this. Firstly, firm foundation. Now, this, along with throat chakra, this is about your voice, finding your voice and conveying, well, not much conveying, putting down your foot and saying when there is something you disagree with. Truth, in a sense, telling the truth, speaking. Truth will out, in other words. My mother says, tell the truth and shame the devil. There is this essence of this here. When you are unhappy about something that someone is doing or someone isn't, or you must use this within this sort of, when it comes to this firm foundation, this is almost like a passion within, though. Let it come from here and tell someone, explain, take the bull by the horns, basically, and let someone know that things aren't okay and they have to be. They better be. Intuition. Here, intuition be your guide. Follow it. Speak with the throat chakra and the foundation and truth. Speak with intuition. Let it come from within what you wish to say. Fifth card. Passion ignited. This is the result of such a thing. Not just the passion within, but conveying. I know you are, but this is important. You, in who you are like everyone, a divine entity. You have the right to say when you are not happy about something.
Mm-hmm.
You must now, at this point, in a sense, get mad. Now, I don't tell people that much, but use that. It's all about how you use the fire. Like any fire, controlling it, directing it, can actually be used to create rather than destroy. And this is the case here. Two options, in a sense. There is recognition and reward. Being heard, being understood, people starting to take notice. Then there is solitude. This is the status quo if things remain this way. There is this solitude, and this is not what you want. Okay? This is the problem, and this is what you're angry of. Temptation. This card, in a sense, does not exist. And this is what you must convey. There is no existence of this. This is not actually a thing. It's about putting this across. Using this passion, finding your voice here. It's very important. I hope that helps you, brother.
Here's my advice. So Elwyn's giving it his shot. Now it's my turn. I say what you do is you get a shovel and you dig a deep hole in your backyard.
Okay, yes, because every single piece of good advice has always started with what you do is you get a shovel.
Get this shovel. Okay, so you got your shovel. You go in the backyard. You dig a deep hole. You put a thin layer of leaves over the hole, and you stand on the other side of the hole and you call to your mother-in-law. Right? You'd be like, "Come here. What's up? Come here." And then she'll toddle over. She'll fall in the hole, and then you cover it up. Goodbye. It's gonna be like the Ring situation.
The Ring?
Yeah.
That never happened.
They put her in the well.
That's Tom and Jerry.
Tom and Jerry.
Making a hole and covering it with leaves? Why don't you just, make a stack of pancakes and put it in a big lasso and then hide behind a bush?
That's my second piece of advice of the first one.
Or like that thing that they did on Family Guy with James Wood with a piece of candy, a piece of candy, a piece of candy, yeah. And then just box him up and ship him off.
I have the best advice. Or you could take my advice. Either or. I mean, you could stand up for yourself, or pancakes.
Or
in a
you can, or you could just bury them.
And it is like the Ring. That mom threw her daughter down the well and covered her up. Yeah, well, Pony don't have a well. She got to make her own well, don't she? There you have it.
How did that end for them in the Ring?
They were haunted for life.
Exactly.
And flies came out of their eyeballs.
Oof.
Ooh.
Anyway, you give such the greatest advice. I swear. It's amazing.
Shovel, deep hole, leaves. Check. I mean, whose advice would you listen to? I'm just saying. Who seems more spiritually aware? mother-in-law. Fair enough. Well, I mean, if it worked for the first one, it could work for the second pony.
Wow, that's never mind.
Mm.
What are your signs? I thought someone was going to ask this. Okay, have a guess what Amanda's sign is.
Amazing.
That should give you a clue. I am a
You
Virgo.
had me at shovel.
That should go on a t-shirt.
You had me at shovel. Oh man.
Yes, you got it. You got it in one.
Wow. Are you psychic?
It's that obvious. It is. You are very Aries.
Yeah, you know what? It's because I was born on the first day.
It's because you're an Aries.
Aries season. I'm like super Aries.
There's no such thing as someone who's a bit Aries. You're either an Aries or you're not, I think.
I think there's some people that are a bit Aries.
Really?
Oh yeah.
I've never met one. I think the only people who think that are Aries.
Oh, well.
Right. What was that? Oh. Right. Kristen, this is your reading. Why have I got these cards all of a sudden?
I don't know.
Was I using these ones last? I don't think I was.
I don't think so.
Okay.
It's not a tarot
Scorpios.
reading, is it? Oh, it's a quick reading.
Quick reading. Yeah. So we'll have a look.
Yeah, the old look-see.
The Great Depression. Just a routine. I like that.
Oh no.
That's funny. Oh.
We're bad people.
No, we're not. Okay. I'm good. Now, the waters of life. Ace of Vessels. This is the flow of spiritual energy. It can come in many forms, and there is forms here. There is creativity as well. Now, however, insecurity here runs alongside. Oh, it's not a card I see often. The Page of Stones, the links. Now, this, when it comes to insecurity, along with the Page of Stones, is very strange because the two are very much contradictive. Insecurity is more personal, very personal beliefs in a sense about yourself. However, the Page of Stones is the outward appearance that you give off. This, in a sense, is fine because this is, I guess, natural for many people. However, the Page of Stones, in this sense, it is being able to fix other people's sort of problems, being able to help other people. But when it comes to yourself, it's almost like it's difficult to get a grasp on where to start, in a sense. Now, 10 of Vessels, happiness. Your nature, in its sense, and what you spread here is happiness, and it does spread. It makes others around you. There is happiness also. The Ancestor. Now, the Ancestor. This is coming. It kind of this. First up, I just love that card. It's such an awesome card. But also, there is this sense of tradition, ancestors, bringing something back, bringing something home, in a sense, when spirituality is concerned. There are forms of original faiths almost from before, not you, but someone else. And there is this way of keeping something alive, but in your own way. Instruction. Now, along with the ancestor, is a very, very strong message of ancestral instruction, of guidance, of ancestral presences that are around you that you may notice. Seven of Bows, clearance. Now, clearance here is this sense of getting rid of it is not clearance as in clearance of negative energy. It is more stagnant. Things that no longer serve a purpose, clearing them away. Now, this comes in the form of many things, but also memories, especially beliefs. Beliefs that are no longer true, beliefs that may never have been true. Learned patterns of behavior. There is here boredom, and yet on the other side there is dedication. The two, once again, contradicting cards. Two transitions. This is a very transitional thing. Boredom rests here. There is things going on around, yet there is nothing that really hits to you, that resonates with you in a way, when it comes to the mundane, the reality of this world. But then again, there is also this, there is dedication. There is something, one thing especially, that piques your interest most of all, and which you find yourself completely lost in, perhaps, when you do it. It is true passion. This, in a sense, is what alleviates the boredom, and this is a sign, especially, I believe, from this ancestral thing, that this is a sign that this is what you should be doing more of. I hope this helps you, Kristen. I love this song. You can't really hear it.
Sorry.
It's all right. It's not your fault. Well, or is it? No, it's not. Good. You're glad. You're glad. I'm glad. You're welcome. Oh, got my otter shirt on. I love my otter. It's probably one of what people don't see is it says here otter things, which isn't really like Stranger Things at all, but I like it.
Hydrate.
That's better.
Better?
Yeah. I think that tea made my throat hurt.
Really?
Yeah. As soon as I took a sip of it, it was, it started going feeling all scratchy.
A cough drop?
I would love a cough drop.
Okay.
Do we have any left?
Yeah.
No, thank you, my love.
You're welcome.
Scratchy throat.
You want a quarter septic or one of those honey ones?
Oh, the first one that sounds weird. I did this thing. It's been having this thing where it's like it scratches, but it's almost like there's something in there. And I did a reading today, and as I started, well, not just I was about 5 minutes into the reading, this very strange noise that was very similar. It wasn't, but it was similar to a belch came out, and I tried to just pass it off as nothing happened. So it was like, and then it carries on. And I was like, they're definitely going to look at that and be like, was he just sick in his mouth? What happened there? Like, no. I'm not going back again. I've got too much to do. I can't go back again. No, it's honestly, it's fine for me. Oh, just as you give me a lozenge, you get the, what are they called?
Nutter butter.
Nutter butter.
Very nice.
Sounds very rude. Right. Who's next here?
Who next? Who next?
You guys spell caramel strange. There's only one A. Caramel. Caramel.
That was just a typo on my part, but
oh, was it?
Pointing it out.
I thought that's how maybe you spelled it. You did it twice, to be fair.
Well, because caramel is also caramel here too. But.
It's confusing. Well, caramel apple. This is your reading. Will there be marriage between me and my boyfriend? Okay. There you are. Hello. Right. I'm going to pull one of these love cards because I love these love cards. Well, you wouldn't. They're love cards, but they're nice. So I'm going to pull one of these first before I do the actual thing. Ooh. Right. Love who you are. You are divine, delightful, and deserving of the wonderful things life has to offer. What a lovely card. It's almost a bit Van Gogh, isn't it? It's nice. Is that a ship? It is, it's a ship.
I ship it.
Beautiful. Ship it. Right. Now, on with the actual reading. Thinking about maybe getting some ogums. Do some ogum readings, yeah.
Might be nice.
That'd be good for the lives as well. Pull like just pick a few ogums. People. It's been a while since I've cast ogums, so I'm going to have to re-affiliate myself with the ancient language first. It's going to be tricky.
Okay. I'll just start it up. Calm down.
What? Alright. Ogum, or Ogum, is a ancient Celtic Gaelic language of the trees. It's tree language. I used to have a beautiful set with the Ogum of each letter, which means that represents the tree, on a piece of that wood of the tree. But sadly, they were left in England. Now, there is here. This speaks of a rush to defence. There's not much to read in this one, apart from this for a moment. Let me pull over something. There is also thought here. Someone here. Now this makes more sense, especially. Okay. So, when it comes to rushing in, someone is taking a time here for some reason. They are being careful. They are planning something out. So, that's better. They are planning something out. They may be taking time when it comes to decisions, when it comes to something like marriage. Yet, there is here love. And there is a coming together and seeing things eye to eye, understanding, mutual cooperation, and taking something to the next level. Now, the Wheel of Fortune. This is very much in the lap of the gods in many ways. There is here a period of time, and throughout this time, like all things, there is a waning and waxing moments. So in other words, this will take time for an answer. Now, I haven't finished. Here sits on the throne a king. The wands with the ribbon is love. This is love that is held in high esteem for you. There is this, I feel, almost a sense of someone not willing to take a step. But what did you just say? Why are you so? What's this? Just jump. Stop trying to give. Stop Shanghai.
This is Amanda advice.
Stop Shanghaiing the reading. Just jump him. Right.
Hey, that's what I did. I'm just saying. It worked out well, didn't it?
Yes.
Gotcha.
There's difference there. I'm terrified of you. Right. Here. The box is what draws my attention more than anything, and this person opening. This is someone taking a step, opening of a box, in a way. They're just very careful about things. I do not know if perhaps they have felt something or they have been stung in a way like this before, but this person, it seems, is very careful. And there is a slight fear, but this fear is not personal, it is not because of you or aimed at you. It is simply just something that is kind of seems like a big thing. They're fighting this within, however. But there is great progress. This is a good card because it means planning ahead, making plans for the future. And this, in turn, for right now, is the best possible outcome right now when it comes to making plans for the future, setting things in motion ahead. I'd say yes, that there is a good chance of this happening. There is a good chance of a marriage. I see two people who are working together for a future. This always gives the best chance because two people going in the same direction is right. Just there is this person here who is just a little bit too careful, and it's almost as though I feel that this is because there is a sting in a way. Whether or not perhaps their parents perhaps were divorced or they had been married or got engaged before, someone hurt, but there is this attached to it, and this may cause them to be a little bit wary when it comes to the word marriage. Yeah. So yeah, he's been married. Yeah.
He's been married. Well, there you go.
Maybe one.
Oh,
She left him. That would be one. And this is, I'm guessing, this is the interpretation in a way of it. But as I said, this sowing seeds. Working together, it's steadily, day by day, it's reassuring. It's a reassurance, and it can take time because a pain like that, it can leave scars. But all scars heal, especially when love is applied. Definitely. Caring love. So, yes, I hope this helps you, Carol.
Oh, boy. Yep, I say shovel situation for you as well. Or you just ask him.
No, don't ask him.
Okay, don't ask him.
No, because it's obvious that he's not ready. And a push when you're not ready is... You do that, you push me, you're like, you do this, you do that, and I'm like, I don't want to, it's not good.
Yeah, but then you're out doing it, and you're like, this is great. I don't know why I was so worried about it. I'm like, yep. Do you not do that?
That is true. because everyone needs someone in their life to give them a push.
Yeah.
That is true. But there are times when you're like, like this thing where like you're like, try this, and I'm like, I don't like it. It smells weird, and you're like, no, you'll love it. Eat it, and I'm like, it smells weird.
Pickled
I don't
beets are
want
great.
to eat.
I don't know what you're talking
No, no, they're not. They're not right. Anything that makes your wee go red is not right. And
I don't think beets do that.
They do. They do.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Well, anyway.
Whole heart Aries.
No.
Yeah, there's no need to apply the pressure there. I think it is something also is in his mind. Is definitely present, but it's just yeah.
Real quick before you do the next one, I think someone named Ruth tried to tip us, but they ended up requesting money from us instead of tipping us.
Right.
So we're not going to pay you.
We won't give in to your demands.
Pay him to give you a reading.
I saw what you tried to do there, and it's new. I'll give you that. Hello, Lindsay.
That's like what? That was cute. Ooh, Curtis, my main man. We Aries brotherin.
That's why it was. I'm a Virgo. I was just like, yeah, all right. It's fine. Whatever. Do what you want.
Pay me. Pay me so you can tell me my future.
You should be paying me. It is a privilege, sir.
Yeah. How dare you look into my future? Pay me now. That's cute. All right, Pony. You gotta pick someone, boo boo. Aww.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you.
Pony did that.
Pony, you tips for a reading for whoever you choose in chat. Oh, that's very sweet of you, Pony.
No, you pick.
Nice? Yeah, you choose, Pony.
Don't put us on the spot.
Yeah, you got it. Is it that backfired quickly then? There, see, look.
Oh, like, oh, oh, what? Oh, no. Aren't they all? What?
I'm not lost.
No, you're not.
Well, then they're not all.
I'm just saying a lot of them are.
Yeah, they are.
We were.
Yeah. Well, you were.
Excuse you. You were.
I was just taking a detour. It's not the same as me.
Right.
Speak friend.
And enter. That's cute.
Well, no.
Ah.
Everyone's saying, please, Dad. Like, the power.
See, you know what? Pressure's on you, Pony. How you like the hot seat?
Lindsay.
Aw. That's nice. Okay, you know what? Oh, no. Pony, you knock it off, Pony.
Oh, Pony, no.
I swear. Pony, I swear.
No, you can't just do that.
No, Pony.
No. Oh.
She's like the Oprah.
You get a reading. You get a reading. You get a reading of that. Pony, slow down. I can't.
Oh my goodness.
Oh no.
Boy. Jeez Louise. Well, Jessica and Lindsay, if you guys can just remember to pay it forward in some small way tomorrow.
Pay it forward to someone.
Yep. You pay it forward to someone else at some point.
Who's this?
Me.
I was telling Pony about the podcast thing.
Oh gosh.
I think it's going to be great.
Do you think?
Yeah.
No, I don't know.
I'm thinking of a name for it.
Yeah. Do you guys have a name if we were to do a podcast, what you would call it?
So the idea of the podcast, this is the idea of the podcast, okay? For starters, one of the things that when I'm doing readings, I can't drink. But this podcast won't be readings. What this podcast will be is Amanda will basically go and find facts, supernatural news, things that have been happening, or historic things about witchcraft,
or just whatever I want.
or pretty much whatever she wants. And then she's going to bring it to me and ask me about it. So that's going to be quite strange, and there's going to be a lot of weird stuff going on. And also, we'll both be able to drink. So it'll just be me and Amanda sitting there drinking.
You guys will get to see our regular
giggling,
lives. Yeah.
Yeah. And witches and brews. It will be rumored.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know, but we don't know what to call it.
Yeah, we don't know what to call it.
I suppose you keep it close to Antler Crown. But...
Ooh, Witch's Brew.
There's a couple for Witch's Brew.
I'd have to see if that's already a podcast name. Because it's brew because we're drinking? Is that what you guys are thinking?
Yeah. I mean, we don't always have to be drinking.
I think we should call it Shovels and Holes.
No, we're not.
What else?
Oh no. Maybe we should. You know what? I just remembered that you can do a voting thing on YouTube. So maybe I'll put a thing up and with different options of things, and then just put it to a vote.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Put it to a vote. You know why I know that? Because I saw someone on YouTube who used the voting thing, and instead of just a word, they just put the emoji of a snail in each one and said, "Start the race," and then just started the race for each snail they wanted to win. I thought that was a good idea. Right.
Magically moonshine.
Magical moonshine.
Yeah, but feeling uncomfortable while watching your parents get drunk. Uncomfortable conversations.
Tipsy witch time.
Ooh, tipsy witch.
Tipsy witch time.
Ooh, truth or lore.
Like
that. Ooh, that's a good one, Brandy.
That's good. I like
that. All right.
Now I'm thinking of names. Right.
Lindsay, do you want to put whatever question you want to do in the chat or what you wanted clarity on? And the same thing with you, Jessica.
Right. So, yes. Sorry.
We'll do Lindsay, and then Christine Moon is next, and then Jessica.
Right.
Yeah. No, you're not forgotten, honey.
What's that? No, you didn't. You're next now, Christine.
After Lindsay.
Because
Pony tipped for somebody else in the chat.
Right. So, what did Lindsay ask? Did you ask one, Lindsay? I'm sorry.
I think she's putting one in the chat now.
Okay. Hello there, Leo.
Yeah, it's just tip what you can. These things are addicting. Take them away from me.
Can I have some?
No. No cookies for you. All right. Here you are, Papa.
Thank you.
That's all you got. I'm putting them away.
They're so small.
So you don't eat the whole bag and some.
Well, it makes it easier. I kind of like cereal. I want to put them in a bowl and have milk. Right, into it.
It's cold.
When will my financial situation change for the better? Will my painting make good money for me? I'm broke AF.
Oh no.
Right. Let's have a look. Okay. Right. For starters, this card screams of stability. Now, finding this stability at the moment is difficult, yet it is going to come. This is to do with your art, yes, but something is going to change. This card always, every time, reminds me of this thing, that the definition of insanity is doing the same thing and expecting different results. And this is very much the case. This person is doing the same thing, and yet this grows and grows. It's the same thing. There is something here that then there is a twist. Something must happen. There is a twist required in what you do. I do not know what. It doesn't mean changing something completely or anything, but a twist. Now, third card being the most important here. There is, within the stability, something to build on from this. Now, when it comes to what, there is this form of getting noticed. There is also this form of aiming high. Aiming very high. Having big ideas when it comes to your work. These are things that, this is not only part of the twist in a sense, but this is things that will help sort of get them higher up and get them out there more. Blockages and obstructions will soon enough be cut down. Much like these burning at the top. People see the obstructions and think, like these sticks, that they will simply just burn away over time. But they don't. They need to be cut down, pushed through. It is not an easy task. There is toil and hard work. A transition, a change. The foundations of what you want. You must first, this stability, in order to get it, something must first come down to be rebuilt, to rethink, re-scheme something. There is a freedom within this tower. Now, the stability being broken down is a freedom. It is a blank page, something that can be restructured. Here, there is also a form of learning that has perhaps been put forward. This sort of redo of something. Yet there is a different change. There is a change to this now. Something from before, now there exists a new avenue where it comes to it. Growth, passion, something new that lights the way. This is very much a card that speaks of creativity and using that creativity to sort of spur furtherance, onwards even. I hope that helps you.
Hey, Dad.
Yes.
I think Pony's trying to pay us back.
I think she is, and I
think she's trying to pay us back for the artwork she made us.
I hope not, Pony.
I think she's trying to pay
Speaking
us back
of which,
by tipping
if
for
anyone
everybody.
wants any like awesome artwork,
Yeah.
you've seen my logo on my thing. Pony did it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and she's awesome.
We know what you're doing.
Yes.
We're parents too. We know the tricksy ways.
You're most welcome, Ninja. They're very Moorish, those butternutters.
They are very Moorish. Such a British saying. All right, Christine.
Okay. We have a look. Can't read from there.
Mm-hmm.
Christine, this is your reading. In the transition period in life, what is in my energy field, and is there any guidance? Is there any guidance? Right. Bones or tarot? Shall we go with the bones?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We haven't done a bunch yet.
I haven't, have I?
That's okay.
Yeah. Hello. Right, let's have a look then. I hope you can see. Yeah, you can. You can. It works well. Right, okay. Yes. Right. Now, there is here something that is being moved away. This form of there is a pain that is going backwards behind you, putting this behind you in a sense. There is movement here. This moves forward. Now, there is love connected to this and fear. These obstructions all at the same time are moving this way. Now, what is left is simply memory. Focusing on this memory is not what is important. As a matter of fact, focusing on this memory of something here is actually detriment to this progression, to this transition. There is this form of intuitiveness that is being blocked by doubt. This must be moved out of the way. It causes frustrations. It blocks clouds, thoughts, and creates conflict within. There is here a group of people, family. But there is here a wealth within. Wealth, opportunity, and happiness that stems from this opportunity, almost the power of positive thought, basically. Now, here is a sadness. This is a small sadness, but there is healing up against it. This small sadness, there is healing because of this happiness, because of this opportunity, because of this wealth that is coming in. Options here are now beginning to open up for you. There is a form of strength, a new kind of strength, empowerment coming to you. This may bring up small anxieties because it is a form of uncharted territory. It is slightly unfamiliar, but there is control and clarity to come from this. A journey here, physical journey in many ways here, that leads to a form of success. An end goal where there is a big win in a way, an achievement. I hope this helps you, Christine. Oh, that felt good. I hadn't done a bones all day.
Yesterday, yeah.
No, I haven't done a bone read all day. That's just got to be a first.
Wow, wow, wow. All right, Jessica.
You're most welcome, Christine.
I don't think I got a question.
Jessica,
Your question.
what's your question? Oh, thank you. That's all right.
I was thinking, by the way, since we'll have that extra page on the new website, what if we like put in recommendations for people?
Yes, certainly.
I think it'd be great.
It would be, definitely.
If you guys ever like just want to email us something like your art or a link to your art
I
or
love that
music,
idea.
we could
That's
put in
a
a
great
recommendations
idea.
page so anybody who came to our page could see the stuff that we recommend.
That's a great idea. I love it. Yeah, let's do
I was
that.
thinking about that. Yeah.
That would be awesome. Oh, wow. When did you think of that? That's a great idea.
Oh,
That's
I don't know, a few days ago. I was just thinking because we had that blog page and we're not really bloggers.
We're not bloggers. Yeah, we're not bloggers. But at the same point,
that.
we can, like, if other people want to post their creative forms of what they do, what is passionate about them, and it helps get them out there, then definitely.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely. Yeah, that's a great idea.
If you want to, Jessica, you can just you could message me privately on Elwynn's Instagram, and it could be a private reading, so nobody knows.
Oh yes, Jessica, that's fine. I'll send you a video. It will be unlisted on YouTube, sent to you, and then it's just you will see it. Yeah.
That's not what I said.
Oh, I thought that's what
I said if she wanted to ask her question privately.
Oh, I'm sorry, Jessica. That's
not if she wanted a private reading with you.
I'm sorry.
Big dodo. Gosh.
I'm tired, all right. I've been up since I don't know. Well, actually, you let me lay in a bit.
I did.
You let me lay in a bit. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, Jessica. I got that wrong.
We're thinking about I know Pony and Brandy know water body music. I don't know if our YouTube friends know water body music yet.
Fantastic music. Literally spell forming song.
Yeah, she's like a witch that makes songs that help you move into a meditative space.
Fantastic.
For certain
really good
spell work and stuff like that. It's really good.
No, you didn't, Pony.
But it would be cool if we could ask her if she could do a new intro and stuff like that we were talking about.
Yeah, I'd like to get a new intro song, something in there and redo the thing as well. That would be fun. Yeah.
More creative space. Yeah, I like that.
That's what we'll call that page.
Do you just want a general reading, Jessica? I always just do a general reading. We just like to make sure if there's a question.
Yeah, the thing is, if there's a question, something specifically you wish to me to touch on and focus on, then it's I can then focus in on that more.
She said, "What is currently blocking me?" That works.
That's a good one. Yes. Bones. Mm. Here, there is this talk, this confrontation. There is a control. There is keeping a sadness at a distance, trying to separate this in order to continue and focus on things is actually doing more harm than good. There is here this form of creativity, but it stands alone here. It should be facing this way, but instead it's going off over here like this. It needs to come towards this happiness and this success. This is the blockage in a sense. It can be rectified. It requires this form of taking away this control and feeling the pain in order to almost diagnose and then assess it, to eliminate it. There is here this basically is a form of self-sabotage, but unwittingly there is doubt, but there are opportunities towards success here. Something paying off in a large way when it comes to an endeavor. Thoughts of the unknown can create, there is memory here. Trying to think ahead, basically thinking ahead and replaying something, going by a past experience and thinking it will repeat itself here is what is creating a lot of problems when it comes to a form of a persona. There is a journey focus on this. This is taking up too much energy. This needs to break away. There needs to be bringing back of focus when there is pain and there is fear, and both of these are holding love in a fixed pattern. This needs to go too. This is one of the main blockages. There is happiness and there is success, and it is very close here. But this, a group of people, there is a form of healing attached to this group of people, yet the focus is not that way. The focus is inward to thoughts that no longer serve you or your betterment. Beyond these, there is achievable things such as clarity, a closer connection to spirit. There is strength when it comes to overcoming a frustration. I hope this helps you, Jessica. I don't know, but if it comes to love, that's one of those things as well. I'm not sure, but no, it's present. Good.
Uh-oh.
What's the matter? What happened?
Nothing.
Oh, all right. Right.
All right. Who is next? Oh, you're welcome.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, like I said, pay it forward tomorrow. Buy some
Yes.
lots of coffee,
Or
or
some of the coffee. Yeah.
hold the door open for someone at the grocery store. Or spit in my boss's eyeball. I mean, any of the above things.
I don't know what to do about that.
Give Pony your shovel. They'll use.
Ooh,
Ooh.
I got chills then. I don't know what to do. Last time I held the door open for a complete stranger, they gave me a dirty look.
Ooh.
I was like, well, just trying to be friendly. I think she thought I was trying to be like sexist, but honestly, I hold the door open for everyone, regardless of their sexuality or their gender. It doesn't matter. But they obviously don't know that. So, right.
All right, Orange Dragonfly.
Will you be hired into the position which closed today?
Well, that was a big one.
Oh, citronella. Right. Let's have a look.
Citronella.
It wasn't citronella, but apparently if you just really, really kind of burn this out, it smells like citronella. Yeah. Mm. No. Missing here. Where is it? These ones. Let's have a look. I like that when you do that because the bun on your head flops about. It's a messy bun or whatever. Is that they call it a messy bun or a loose bun?
I call it my kids are pulling on my legs, so I have to put my hair somewhere else because
they will pull on the hair.
They will pull on my hair. They're slowly inching their way out.
Yes. And your hair is slowly inching its way down.
Yeah. They keep cutting it.
Yeah.
I think these will be the last two.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think so. I'm tired.
Okay, Mike. Me too. And we still haven't watched that film. Tomorrow. We'll watch it tomorrow. We'll have
What's the film
we'll have a movie
watching?
night. The Conjuring 2. Yes. Yeah, it's a spooky one.
I don't want to watch that one.
What do you want to watch?
I just want to watch British Bake Off Season 8 again.
For like the 6th time. Right.
All right.
He's such a twat.
He is.
He is, though, to be fair.
Let that squirrel die.
Well, first card. That, to be fair, doesn't annoy me. First card here, Dragonfly. This is a card that signifies celebration and victory. There is a cause for celebration. This is fantastic. There's not much more to be said about that card. It's good things. It's celebration. Now, let's look more into it. The Star. This comes in a form of manifestation, of synchronizing, of being in tune, vibing with someone or something, being a good fit in a way. Answering a call. The Hierophant. I always say this, and it really is. It's the most difficult card for me because but it basically just means that there is higher purpose here. There is preordainment in a way, which doesn't really help anyone in many ways. There you go. Now, this card, although symbolizing something being laid to rest, the coffin opens. Something is being dusted off. Something is being taken up. Yes. This card screams work. There is work here. There is money to be made. All these signs, Dragonfly, point to a yes. There is work here for you. The Fool. The Fool is not actually a fool. It is a sense of carefree. It does not matter that there is a drop in front of this person. This person does not see it. This person does not care. And because of this, they will not fall. Their happiness, nothing can stop it. The sun at their back. Carefree, happy, at ease and content.
And a dog.
And a dog.
Woof woof.
Challenges arise, but good challenges. There are protecting elements to this as well. Security. Communication. There is something here about someone getting in touch with you, communicating to you about something, news that is coming to you to do with finance. There are worries, there are limitations, there are insecurities in ways here. However, these should be taken control of. Things, however, are out of your hands. There is no more need to reproach. This choice offering, there's plenty here. Plenty. Someone offering, asking you to choose, proposition, good things. I hope this helps you, Dragonfly. Hey Google, Volume 3. I love this song. Take me where life has begun, under a belting sun. With food. True.
What's the next holiday?
Where are we?
February. So it's March, right?
Ostara?
Ostara, yeah.
Next one is
April.
Ostara. That'll be fun.
March. It's on my calendar. Next holiday is my birthday, actually. It's a national holiday, so.
I hear a calling in my soul. The mother's waterways will take me where life has begun. Under a belt.
Did Penny just buy another one?
I think, she did. For Leah, 11/11. Yes, let's have a big party. Let's all have Guinness and have Irish soda bread. But my birthday.
What? I'll tell you what, that's another thing I should start doing. Especially if we're going to do the podcast and get a bit pissed. I'll start brewing again.
Yeah, you should start brewing again.
Start brewing. Maybe I should make some mead as well. No, we'll get sloshed.
Is there anything you wanted Elwynn to focus on, Leo?
Leo 1111. It is you,
11/11.
yes. Is there any question in particular or something like that? That's good, actually, because then we can do a little review of what I've brewed as well. Well, we have to drink it quick, though, obviously, for the next one.
Yeah. Can you just make a smaller batch?
Yeah. Oh, yes. I
Why
could
don't
make.
you just make smaller batches.
I could make like
staggered.
Staggered. I could do like 1 gallon batches. Yeah. That should last a few days.
I knew your old love coming towards me. I've been single for too long. There's a really intense connection I'm dealing with, but I guess it's over with him. But I still love him. Aww. That's hard.
Right. Love card. I'll pull a love card.
Do it.
I like pulling love cards. Sorry, itchy. Itchy nose. Good. Love is all around you, as the Beatles say. There is love everywhere all the time. Simply acknowledge this as truth. I get this. When you acknowledge this, when you see this, the perception of love draws it to you. Now, this one, I think. Are we allowed to play music on YouTube Live? Because it's recorded. Maybe we should look into that.
I don't know. Brandy's our new PR person, so ask her.
Okay, Brandy, are we allowed to play music on YouTube Live? Because we don't want to get into the shit of this one.
No, I don't want to get sued.
No. Like several different people.
Yeah, right.
We'll just have to cancel the recording of this, I think, just to make sure. Perhaps in future we'll be careful. Right. Now. Okay. This is an interesting card that comes up. This is a form of hiding. Now, hiding is something that, especially with loss of love and the pain of it, everyone is inclined to do. But, hang on. Hey Google, volume 2. It's too loud. But this is more detrimental than helpful. There will be missed opportunities if this hiding is allowed to continue for too long. There's the Hierophant again. It comes from a place of understanding, judgment. There are in some aspects there, but more than anything, there is this form of preordained. A pattern here. An aspect of mourning. This always reminds me of the widow's walk. When it comes to someone returning, this card usually pops up. This, like a widow's walk, they look out, waiting for the sea to bring someone back to them. And the waiting is what creates the damage. Holding your breath. The Star. There is balance here to be found. This person has thrown your balance off, and you must regain it. There is something else here for you, but you must first level, readjust, take time, but do not take too much time. Strength. Another thing that is important, but that will only come when there is balance. Strength is always wanted first, and people often find themselves in a rut because they first do not have balance. Ten of Wands. You bear other people's burdens, and now is not the time to bear them. You must drop them. You must drop all of them, because there is something else ahead for you. There is something better ahead for you. The Hierophant is the messenger. The Hierophant here says, I am the reason for this. I am the reason for this. Because you must have this. You must have this. And you must drop this. Because I have something better in store for you. And this is simply a blip. There is a form, an element here of something that is within that needs to be let go. This is most important. This, what you hold within, It is a warmth, but soon enough it will become a prison. And this must be dropped. As hard as it is. The love here, it sits high and it waits. It waits for you. There is almost a form of ascension to the steps towards this love. But the necessary steps are all here. Your worth has been placed in the wrong person. Take it back. Take back your worth. Remember your worth. Recognize it. Manifest the magician. Become what you know you are. Believe what you deserve. And then it will happen. Every step you take, make it a step towards what you truly want. Here. I hope this helps you. Sorry, I think the music got me a little bit going there, but I hope this helps you, Leah. It built.
It did. It was pretty intense.
It was pretty intense, wasn't it? It was like
Alright.
a scene from Braveheart. Sort of.
It was a bit, though.
But there you go. I hope this helps. Right.
And that's all, folks.
That's all she wrote.
Y'all have a nice night.
Right. We got bed now.
Yeah.
Yay. All right then, lovely people. I'll see you Friday.
Friday.
Have a wonderful
TikTok.
evening. And I'll see you all then. Yes, on TikTok. How do I do this? Oh, there it is.
Love
All
you.
right.
Bye.
Love you lots. Goodbye.